Now on CoastTV News.
A Route 24 crash, what police say happened and how many people were involved. In Bethany Beach, safety upgrades, how these upgrades could change your commute.
Unsettled weather erupts from the Sunday afternoon, and it could be a little rough later on tonight. We're still under a severe thunderstorm watch until 10 o'clock. I'll highlight where those storms have already hit.
This is CoastTV News at 6.
Good evening, I'm Brandon Ferguson. Welcome to CoastTV News at 6. Tonight, we begin with new photos from an accident that happened on Route 24. This accident involved a blue Chevrolet Silverado and a Dodge Caravan. They crashed at the Route 24 and Bay Farm Road intersection. The person driving the Dodge Caravan was trapped inside their vehicle until medical crews were able to free them. Officials say only 2 people were involved in this accident and 1 was sent to a nearby medical facility. Make a note of this. The Tanger Outlets has officially launched its Tanger Kids Grant Program. Applications are open now through October 18th, and this program allows teachers to identify their school's need and request funding for it. Tanger says last year's program awarded them a whopping $168,000 and funding for more than 140 grants. Now we take a live look into Ocean City. A little rainy out there earlier today, clearing up now, but I'm not the weather expert. That would be Chief Meteorologist Paul Williams. Good evening, Paul.
Good evening to you, brother. And overall, not everybody received those thunderstorms, but everybody in our viewing, purview, so to speak, under a current severe thunderstorm watch. We'll detail that in a moment. So in Dover, courtesy of our Bay Health camera, we're at 74 degrees, and we are expecting another round of rain that's connected to a cold front, not the trough. We had some trough action today, a cold front. Will cause some concerns for later on tonight. Now, we dropped in severity. We were actually level 2. We've now dropped to level 1. So we're at the lowest end of the spectrum. So I'm not expecting any tornadic activity, but we could still catch a stray thunderstorm or 2. You see, the watch is in effect until 10 o'clock. We can see this one cell that pushed through. We had a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings briefly throughout Sussex County, but those have expired right now. And this is the wider view of what's going on. We had some hail reports up in the Philadelphia area, hail reports to our southwest. Now, I'm keeping a close eye on a couple of things. First of all, this line of storms is headed in our direction. I'm keeping a close eye on that. That's for later on tonight, around 7:30, 8 o'clock, possibly bothered us. And this is possibly a 9 o'clock system that could possibly get a little stronger as it moves up towards us in that direction. This is the last remnants of the first wave that's pushed through, but more waves are indeed on the way. In addition to that, by the way, a beach hazard statement is in effect for us throughout the most southern portions of the Delmarva Peninsula. And in addition to that, we are concerned about gusty winds for tonight, Monday, up to about Tuesday morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, watching out for 25-mile-per-hour winds along the entire East Coast. Overall, we're still seeing things die out for right now, but look at what's on the horizon here. So we have more rain that's actually knocking on our door, more than likely to hit just to the south or the most southern portions of Sussex. I'm going to detail that difference between the cold front and the trough and why I'm concerned about that a little bit later, and give you the latest on Ernesto and why he's going to become a passing fad. Back to you.
Thank you, Paul. And it's the busiest spot in Bethany Beach with constant foot traffic from locals and visitors alike. The town currently has some safety measures in place, and they're looking to add more. Bethany wants to add flashing signs so that drivers know when people are crossing, even at night. And although this project could cost over $60,000, one local says it's worth every single penny.
I think adding lights to the next street up would probably be beneficial for us and certainly beneficial for the next street up.
Massive security preparations are already underway in Chicago, with thousands of protesters expected to go to the city for the DNC, which starts tomorrow. Shaquille Brewster got a look at the police and how they're preparing.
Tonight, Chicago's guard is already up. Fencing lining the streets, roads closed off to vehicles. A large protective zone built around the United Center, where Vice President Harris is set to accept the Democratic nomination for president.
And just like at the Republican convention in Milwaukee, Secret Service responsible for everything inside that hardened perimeter. Local police taking the lead for nearly everything else.
Is the Chicago Police Department ready for the DNC?
I've said it for a while. The Chicago Police Department is ready.
Chicago's top cop says there are no specific incredible threats, but to expect a heavy police presence throughout the city.
It's a huge project, but the Chicago Police Department and the city as a whole is used to working towards something this large.
Looming over the convention is the promise of large-scale protests just blocks from the United Center.
This is one of the streets we'll be on, yes.
Despite months of legal battles over the protest area, the largest demonstration is expected to draw more than 20,000 people. Hatem Aboudeya is one of the lead organizers preparing to voice his opposition to Israel's war in Gaza.
What's the main message for you guys?
Yeah, the main message is that the Democrats who are going to be in that building are complicit in this war against the Palestinian people.
Police Superintendent Larry Snelling says his officers received special training focused on de-escalation and respecting constitutional rights, but warns violent scenes reminiscent of Chicago's 1968 Democratic Convention will not be tolerated.
Do we want to have fights in the streets with people? Absolutely not. But I want to make one thing clear. I want to make this perfectly clear. We need to know the difference between rioting and protesting.
A city that says it's prepared for any situation. Shaquille Brewster, NBC News, Chicago.
The Biden administration is revealing the results of its first ever Medicare drug price negotiation. The White House says Medicare's new power to negotiate the drug prices will lead to an estimated $1.5 billion reduction when the lower price does take effect in 2026, and an estimated $6 billion in savings for the federal government.
Well, we have a stormy situation with more threats of strong winds and heavy rain in the forecast. I'll have more on your full forecast coming up.
The bold, creamy smoothness of Hardee's new cold brew coffee with the made-from-scratch goodness of Hardee's famous breakfast. A delicious new way to power your morning. Hardee's, goodness in the making.
Over 50 years ago, JD Asphalt was built on a strong foundation of family values.
So when you call us, you'll speak to a member of our family, like me, where I'll talk you through our entire process, answering any questions you have along the way, and delivering prompt free estimates no matter the size of the job. Call now and ask about our 0% financing options, or visit our website for special discounts. JD Asphalt, a trusted family company for over 50 years.
As a fellow veteran and family-owned business, Morse Roofing and Siding loves to give back to those that have served for the freedoms of this country.
Dear Lieutenant Colonel Richard Marks, thank you for your service. In honor of your 20-plus years in the U.S. Air Force, we would like to give you, as our gift, this new Certainteed roofing system at no cost to you.
And right now, we would like to give a free Certainteed upgrade to any military veteran between now and December the 31st.
There's good.
There's better.
And then there's Morse.
The queen approacheth. The termite queen can lay between 20 and 30,000 eggs a day and can live for 50 years. And those millions of termites can eat over $5 billion a year in damage. Take your home off the menu with termite protection by Brazier's Pest Control. The experts at Brazier's use over 40 years experience to administer the best protection in America, 6 times faster than Bates, with long-lasting protection. Call Brazier's now and defend your castle.
If you're experiencing ringing, humming, or buzzing in your ear, you may have tinnitus.
Tinnitus is a condition that can make it hard to understand speech, relax, or sleep.
If you have any of these symptoms, the first step is getting your hearing tested. The audiologist will be able to diagnose your problem and prescribe you devices that can alleviate your symptoms.
Hearing aids like Signius even offer tinnitus programs that can offset tinnitus noises.
To learn more information about Massed Audiology, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
The greatest meal deal for your buck? Hardee's Original Bag, just $6.99. Loaded with your choice of 2 full-size favorites, plus fries and a drink, all for just $6.99. Hardee's, goodness in the making.
We're calm for now, but Mother Nature could cause a ruckus later this evening. Our Tidal Health camera, Salisbury, 83 degrees, and will slip to 77 with a chance of a thunderstorm redeveloping. Now, we have been downgraded to a level 1, but we could still catch a 40 to 60 mile per hour wind gust because of straight line winds from some additional thunderstorms. We are still under a severe thunderstorm watch until 10 o'clock for all of Delmarva and the Mid-Atlantic. We've had evidence of some hail from earlier today, 60-mile-per-hour winds, and a quarter-size inch hail. This is one of the lines, as you can see, it's causing, that's a hail signature right there. We're watching out for another hailstorm that could possibly move in our direction. And this particular cell here has a history of causing that dark red. That's actually where it caused concerns for flash flooding, causing flash flood warnings. So we've had that general flow that's coming out of the southwest. In addition to that, beach hazard statement, watching out for deteriorating conditions along the beach. And that's also courtesy of the gusty winds up to 25 miles per hour along the coastal region. But that general flow from the southwest moving to the northeast, that's what we expect for tonight. Couple of things I have to keep a eye on. This trough and this frontal boundary. You see, the trough is causing these scattered showers to kind of pendulum a little bit here, but it's the cold front here that I'm concerned about it slicing through and causing some more intense storms that could cause some damage. The amount of rain, minuscule for the most part. Over a quarter of an inch in Slaughter Beach and Stockley, but just about a tenth or slightly or lower than that in other areas. We warmed to 90 degrees in Georgetown, 83 in Ocean City, 88 in Salisbury. We're currently at 79 in Lewis, 82 in Milton. The dew point temperatures in the 70s. So we have enough juiciness in the atmosphere, so to speak, to support the storms if they occur. And with the winds coming out of the south, we are expecting for enough moisture and heat in place. Ernesto, a Category 1 hurricane still swirling out here in the Atlantic, but it has that residual effect, but not for much longer. It's going to swing away from the U.S. coast, and so that has an effect on the waves that we've been keeping a close eye on right now. You see, we're at, let's say, 8 feet right now for tonight, Sunday. Then as we go into Monday morning, notice we're still at 8, but then we drop to this color, which is indicating we get down a little bit lower, down towards 4 or less. So when you take a breakdown of our forecast going into tomorrow, we are expecting for it to be dry for the most part for Monday until we get to about, let's say, 7:30. See, watch what happens. As we get into, that's lunchtime, but here is right around 7:30. We're looking for another line of storms to develop, sweep through, but I'm only looking for one main line connected to that cold front I just pointed out to you a few moments ago. So let's recap. 69 spotty storms till morning. Tomorrow, partly sunny skies and we'll risk for thunderstorms around the 7 o'clock hour. Not exactly 7, maybe for a few, but around that 7 o'clock hour. Tuesday, 76. Tuesday's going to feel like a cool fall day. But we got to get there first. Finally, here's a look at your Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling Extended Forecast.
New poll results are in. Who is ahead right now in the presidential election?
Hurry in, they're going fast. Find your perfect pair at the largest Birkenstock store on the shore. Just Comfort Shoes, Coastal Highway, Rehoboth Beach, and downtown Rehoboth Beach.
Come to Out in the Light, where your treasure awaits.
Nestled in the heart of America's coolest small town, Out in Delights is not just your average gift shop, but where you can go for extraordinary finds, carrying items such as nautical decor, vintage vinyl, jewelry, holiday decor year-round, souvenirs, and toys. Don't forget to add a little fun to your shopping by checking out Zoltar or our penny crushing machine. Find what delights you at Out in Delights on Main Street in Berlin, across the street from the Mermaid Museum.
At Atlantic General Hospital, we've been busy. Busy expanding healthcare services that are second to none in our region. From cancer care and women's health services to orthopedics, gastroenterology, and more, we provide advanced health technologies delivered by top providers. Expert care every day. It's what you can count on from Atlantic General Hospital.
Drive into summer with a Honda CR-V and Accord. Your fun-to-drive, weekend getaway vehicles. From Honda, the 2024 Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com Best Valued Brand. So act now to get an offer you'll love. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or hurry into the Honda Summer Event.
Elevate your home style with Home Time Cabinets and Flooring. Our team of dedicated designers work with you to make sure you get the perfect kitchen to fit your style and budget. Choose from a variety of American-made plywood cabinets and waterproof vinyl flooring that's built to last through all of life's challenges. With a fast turnaround time, you can get your new kitchen in as little as 2 weeks. Home Time Cabinets and Flooring by Time Builder. Quality work in Delaware for over 30 years.
Hey! Nice shoes!
Birkenstocks, still attracting attention. Find your perfect pair, Just Comfort Shoes, the Birkenstock store, Rehoboth. On the beach and beyond, nothing's more comfortable than a Birkenstock.
This is Coast TV News at 6.
New polls have Vice President Kamala Harris holding a narrow lead over former President Trump. Two new polls from CBS and ABC found that Harris carried 50% to support from Trump's 48%. The polls also signaled that 64% of voters say they understand what Harris stands for.
Welcome to the Brush Factory. Explore our over 60 local merchants and artists all together under one roof. You just never know what you'll find at the Brush Factory on Kings. As always, we greatly appreciate your support.
We couldn't do it without you.
Life is full of little moments. Joyous laughter. Playful dancing. Bright smiles. Never miss a moment. Built for brighter days. Shell Brothers Homes.
The Judy Center Early Learning Hub works with families with children birth to the age of 5 to ensure that they are ready for school.
We partner with members of our community to build a family strong enough to handle even the toughest challenges. By offering a free home education program, playgroups, story times, parent workshops, and monthly events, we enhance your kids' readiness for school.
The Judy Center provides your family with the resources necessary to raise a child. The Judy Center, one community, one family.
Windsor Teak of Falmouth Island offers over 100 different teak tables, over 24 different extension tables featuring self-storing leaves. They come in 2 different heights, dining and counter, plus 2 different widths and 2 different shapes, oval and rectangular. Extension tables start at 66 inches long and go up to 138 inches long and can seat from 6 to 16 people. Plus, over 36 different folding tables. Our drop leaf folding tables can be used with 1 or 2 leaves up. When both leaves are folded down, you can store the tables in just 7 inches of space. The drop leaf tables come in 3 different heights, dining, counter, and bar, and come in 4 different shapes, oval, round, rectangular, and square. Don't forget to check out the non-folding tables, coffee and side tables, and buffet tables. Drop by our showroom and smell the teak, or visit our website at windsorteakfurniture.com. And remember, teak lasts a lifetime.
In business news, the state of Texas is suing General Motors over how it handles drivers' data. The state's Attorney General Ken Paxton says GM collects an array of data on vehicle owners. That can include how many times they exceed speed limits or violate other traffic laws. Stay right here on Coast TV News at 6.
From the time that I established Garlic Builders, I instilled certain core values into my company, like I learned in the military. The number one approach that I instill in my team is a client-first mentality. The relationship with the client goes far beyond the construction process. Years down the road, I want to be able to grab a cup of coffee or grab dinner and reconnect. For so many, this has been a dream of theirs to own a beach house, and it brings great joy to us to be able to be that bridge, to be able to make their dream finally come true. We're a family of builders, Garlic Builders, homes built with honor.
Fresh shrimp happens at the shrimp boat. Steamed crabs happen at the shrimp boat. Crab cakes happen at the shrimp boat. Seafood happens at the shrimp boat.
The Shrimp Boat Restaurant and Seafood Market is open for the season. Stop in for a free sample on Route 611 between Assateague and Ocean City today.
Dine in, carry out, fresh market too.
The beauty is hard to miss at Ocean City's premier golf course, Eagles Landing. Overlook the Sinnapunxent Bay's salt marshes and enjoy the unspoiled beauty of Assateague Island National Seashore. Eagles Landing offers 5 sets of tees, making the course playable for beginners and challenging for most skilled golfers. And the Caddy Shack Cafe and Pro Shop ensure golfers have everything they need. Find our best rates at eagleslandinggolf.com. Eagles Landing, upholding the tradition of the game.
What could you do with your new Amish tradesman pole building?
A garage, workshop, pool house, office, in-law suite, or just a big old toy box. The Amish Tradesman provides free custom 3D design to reflect your vision, built with Amish quality. For nearly 20 years, our Amish crew continues to operate in Southern Delaware, where we live, work, and worship. Call us today to set up your free design consultation at 302-349-5550 or get inspired online at theamishtradesman.com.
Celebrate Labor Day weekend with Camp Rehoboth Community Center at Sun Festival 2024 in Rehoboth Beach. On August 31st, enjoy a night of comedy with stand-up comedian Joe Dombrowski.
He looked at me and he goes, ma'am, okay, that laugh was a hate crime.
Then on September 1st, dance the night away with DJs Robbie Leslie and Joe Galthrow. Don't miss the summer's biggest party at the Rehoboth Beach Convention Center. Get your tickets at camprehoboth.org.
Sponsored by CoastTV.
Vice President Kamala Harris is expected to call for a federal ban on price gouging to help lower grocery prices. On Friday, the Democratic presidential nominee will unveil the details in her first economic policy speech in Raleigh, North Carolina. After the break, we have a final look at your forecast on Coast TV News at 6.
Visit Rudy Marine's Summer Clearance Event. Incredible savings on pontoons by Bentley and Sunchaser, powered by Yamaha Outboards. Incredible low pricing on brand new Bentley and Sunchaser. Packages as low as $29,998. Lowest prices ever. Combined with easy financing. Rudy Marine, Route 113, Daxboro, Delaware.
It's high stakes here in Vegas. Here we go.
Let's spin the wheel. Let's feed the slots and hit the jackpot.
Go for it! Baby, you just won $1 million.
Let's roll the dice.
Audience, you ready?
What we just saw, we've never seen before. That is what a live performance is all about. You're going to be a superstar.
AGT Live, Tuesday and Wednesday on NBC and Peacock.
When Roe v. Wade fell, we all got mad. Matt Meyer got to work, securing county funds for the first state abortion fund, so women can get reproductive care here in Delaware. Matt went to work protecting kids from gun violence, too, reducing shootings almost 50%. As Matt's wife, I'm incredibly proud. As an emergency room doctor, I see the difference he's making. Matt will be a great governor because he doesn't just talk, he's walking the walk.
As a fellow veteran and family-owned business, Morse Roofing and Siding loves to give back to those that have served for the freedoms of this country.
Dear Lieutenant Colonel Richard Marks, thank you for your service. In honor of your 20-plus years in the U.S. Air Force, we would like to give you, as our gift, this new CertainTeed roofing system at no cost to you.
And right now, we would like to give a free CertainTeed upgrade to any military veteran between now and December the 31st.
There's good.
There's better.
And then there's Morse.
Welcome to Farmhouse Pet Lodge, your pet's home away from home. Our state-of-the-art secure lodge offers exceptional care for dogs, cats, and other pets. For daycare or boarding with private suites, custom food prep, UV air filtration, centralized disinfection, and 24/7 care. Your pet will be safe, healthy, and happy. Book now and get 10% off your first stay. Ask about our grooming services and tailored training programs. Give your furry friends an amenity-filled vacation at our family-owned, conveniently located Farmhouse Pet Lodge.
At Atlantic General Hospital, we've been busy. Busy expanding healthcare services that are second to none in our region. From cancer care, women's health services, to orthopedics, gastroenterology, and more, we provide advanced health technologies delivered by top providers. Expert care every day. It's what you can count on from Atlantic General Hospital.
Visit Rudy Marine's Summer Clearance Event. Incredible savings on pontoons by Bentley and Sunchaser, powered by Yamaha Outboards. Incredible low pricing on brand new Bentley and Sunchaser. Packages as low as $29,998. Lowest prices ever. Combined with easy financing. Rudy Marine, Route 113, Daxboro, Delaware.
We're going to stay under a severe thunderstorm watch until 10 o'clock. Now, a watch means that we have the ingredients in place for a severe thunderstorm. A warning means we have one that we're tracking. So keep all of that in mind. Here's a look at your extended forecast.
Thank you, Paul. Thanks for joining us here for Coast TV News at 6. For more news and local weather, download our Coast TV News app and be sure to join us tonight at 11. Until then, have a great night.